What exactly is an omega male? Okay, and many of you guys may not have even have heard of this term, omega male, because many of the social hierarchies that we hear about are alpha male and beta male, and then recently on my channel we've covered sigma males. But one one thing that most guys have no clue about is that there is actually an omega male. And in doing my research on this, I kind of knew what an omega male was from high school because me and my friends would kind of joke with each other. And I went to an all boys Catholic school, and so there was a lot of like ribbing and like, oh, you freaking omega, you're an omega, you're not even a beta, dude, you're omega, right? And there was a lot of that going on. And so I understood on a very basic level what an omega male was. So for this coaching video, I was like, okay, let me just dive in a little more, do a little more research, just to come up with some more ideas that I can give you guys. And what I've noticed when I was doing my research is really the level of propaganda that is being pushed by a lot of these woke platforms. And really just because I do a lot of these red pill coaching videos, just the agenda that's behind this that really wants, at the end of it, really wants men to feel like it's okay to be an omega, it's okay to be a beta, it's okay not to try in life, it's okay to give up, right? And there was even one article I was reading where they kind of like had a cartoon character of like what's an omega, what's alpha, what's a beta, what's a sigma, what, and they had this whole hierarchy. And you know who the alpha was? It was a female. And I was like, that's when I automatically knew. I was like, okay, something's wrong here. Okay, why aren't they just being honest? Why are they trying to make guys feel like it's okay to be something other than a leader, something other than masculine? Right? It's obviously because the greater agenda of this is they want to tear apart the patriarchy, they want to tear apart families, they want to remove masculinity, and they want to empower the feminine, right? That's really at the end of it. But not to get too far off track, I'm just trying to describe like just how surprising how surprised I was when I was just trying to find some basic information about omega males. Right, and I think I even did some of my own research back in high school when we all used to tease each other, and just I found the basic definitions back then, and now a lot of those definitions don't exist today where they've been twisted. But I'm going to give you the old school definition, right, of what an omega male is that you'll probably be very pressed to find on any of these search engines. And I don't want to mention names, right? But any of these search engines, like the main ones, right, that want to kind of like idealize being an omega male. That's what was funny. I was like reading stuff on omega male. It's like, oh, walks to the beat of his own drum. Ooh, doesn't participate in any dominant masculine games that toxic alphas do. It's like, why are you trying to make it sound like being an omega is a good thing? Because it's not. Right, at the end of the day, and I'm going to get into it. Right, what is an omega male? At the end of the day, just to put it very, let me go through the hierarchy first, though. Just put it very, very basically, very bluntly. There's alpha male, and again, we're just being very basic here. There's alpha male, beta male, and then there's omega male. So the omega male, guys, is under the beta male. Okay, that's the first thing to understand. And I'm not going to get into the whole, some of you guys like, what about the sigma? Where's the sigma? I get it. Okay, no, I'm not going to get into all that. I just want to keep this very basic to not confuse you, because we can really get into this. I could be like alpha, beta, there's the gamma male, there's the delta male. I don't want to get into all that in this coaching video. I just want to keep it very basic and answer the question like, what is an omega male? So understand, an omega male is beneath a beta male. Okay, so if you really want to take a shot at somebody, instead of calling them a beta male, tell them they're an omega male, right? But sadly, if they Google omega male, they'll be like, oh man, that guy was giving me a compliment. Yeah, I'm an omega. Ooh, I walk to the beat of my own drum. Ooh, I don't need to follow the insecure path of the alpha male chasing his goals, chasing his dreams. No, I'm just going to play video games all day, sit at home, eat french fries, become a fat slob, and that's me. That's me owning myself. Look, I own myself. I don't need approval like the alpha male. You know, that's basically the indoctrination I'm seeing when I was doing my research on this stuff. And not surprisingly, a lot of these articles were written by either females, feminists, male feminists, or simps. Sadly, right? But I'm gonna give it to you straight, as always, guys, on the Alpha Male Secrets channel. An omega male is definitely beneath a beta male. An omega male is something that you would never want to be. And obviously, if you want to be an omega male, you're on the wrong channel. Because an omega male, unlike an alpha male, an omega male typically lacks social skills. It means basically he's socially inept, usually physically unattractive by his own doing, right? It doesn't mean that he can't have, a good-looking face, but it just means he doesn't take care of himself. He's physically, a lot of times these guys just have poor diet, so they're either overweight or just, not in good shape. They don't lift weights. Okay, that's common with omega males. They don't lift, right? They don't see any point in it. Omega males are often nihilistic, right? This is why they don't see the point in everything. They have give-up-itis. It's like, why try? Why try? What am I going to get out of that? Why try? Why try? So, really, for the most part, they're losers, right? They're losers. At least with the beta male, he has not given up all hope. Okay? The beta male has not, just thrown in the towel on himself. The beta male still has hope, right? That he can become better. Maybe he'll never be the alpha male, but he can improve himself and become just a little bit better. And the beta male will at least have enough awareness to go, hey, maybe I'm beta. Maybe I need to do this. And many beta males do. They're like, oh man, I'm too beta when it comes to this. It doesn't mean you're full beta. It just means when it comes to this, I'm still beta. I've admitted that too. Like when I was blue pill back then, with my ex from 2006, I was like, man, I was super beta. Why did I do that? Stupid beta. I was calling myself that. It's like you have that basic self-awareness. But omega male really has none, right? The omega male is just the type of guy to piss on everyone else. Like piss on the betas, piss on the alphas, piss on the sigmas. He just is exactly what no man and no father would desire his son to become, right? Omegas are also often, almost always, they're introverted. Sometimes they can be extroverted, but for the most part, they're introverted. They're social outcasts. They're nerds. They're the type of guys that would live in their mom's basement and kind of troll from their mom's basement, troll comments. They just do stuff like that because they have no direction in life. They don't really have, clearly they don't have a path and purpose in life. They don't have goals in life. And for the most part, they're undesirable, right? They don't, not only are they undesirable to the opposite sex, to women, but they're undesirable to guys as friends. These guys really don't have friends. They just are social loners, right? These guys are just like your typical loner you would, you remember from high school, wow, how come this guy has no friends? Why is he so socially out there? Right? So, at least with betas at least have friends, right? You remember beta males from school, or beta males you might even know now. At least they have friends, right? They might befriend other beta males, and a lot of times they even befriend alphas, right? Sometimes, a good alpha male wants a beta type friend who will just follow his lead, right? You don't really want two alphas together. It's a horrible scenario, right? I always thought two alphas, man, taking over the world, but no. I've had wingmen. They're some of the best pickup artists in the world, right? I tried to game with these guys. We're all just butting heads. We did phenomenal, but we're all just constantly butting heads because we're all trying to take the lead from one another. We don't want to follow each other, and it's no, my way, no, my way, no, my way. Where at least the beta will be okay, I'll follow your way, and he can befriend alphas. But an omega, nobody wants to befriend an Omega, right? Because Omega is just way too toxic and just not somebody you would want to be around. He's just not pleasant, and he's just weird, and he's just unable to see how just kind of obscure he is, right? So yeah, it was funny when I was doing the research for this, just how mind-numbing it was to find like an honest article that didn't have propaganda about what an Omega male was. And I mean, not only an Omega, but you know, even some of the other levels of the male hierarchy, right? It's just like, wow, man, these things are just loaded with propaganda these days. And I mean, really, again, at the end of it is, you know, to disempower you as a man. They don't want men, I've said this so many times, they don't want you as a man to become a leader. They don't want you, you know, be a dominant force in society. They don't want you crushing it out there. Why? Because they want to make way for women, right? Because they know, you know, most women just can't compete with guys on that level unless society helps them, empowers them, you know, puts in all these laws and quotas to make sure that, you know, like, oh, this company has this many females and all this other stuff. It's like, even then, like, guys are still kicking ass, right? So it's, I mean, any way they can disempower us fellas, they're going to do it. So even something as simple as this, just describing the male social hierarchy and trying to make being an Omega male seem like it's a good thing, I will tell you it's not. You do not want to be an Omega male. Omega males end up being like the guy who walks into a McDonald's with an Uzi and shoots everybody, or a Walmart, right? That's that type of guy. Okay? That's that type of guy. That is an Omega. So you never want to be an Omega. It's not a good thing, and it's beneath a beta male. Okay? All right, guys, as always, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Share anything I might have missed below, and always love to see you guys in my comments. I always love to read them, so drop those comments below. And as always, this is M, also known as Matt Cross, from AlphaMaleSecrets, signing out. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you actually subscribe to my channel. So please make sure you subscribe as well. Okay, and for you guys who want to support my work and all of this incredible content that I am teaching you here on my Alpha Male Secrets channel, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform away from YouTube, and I'm doing that for obvious reasons. That's to protect my content from YouTube in the event that they ever try to shut me down. I will always have my premium content available on my premium channel because I am paying to be on this other platform. And this is the absolute best way to support my work. So if you love what I'm doing here, I would really appreciate it if you become a premium subscriber of my premium Alpha Male Secrets channel. And right now, it's only $1 for the entire first month of premium Alpha Male Secrets content from me. So take advantage of it. Who can't afford $1? All you have to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you could get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video. I'm out.